Cheerleading has come a long way in the past 20 years. It was once thought of as just something for people with a loud voice and a lot of energy. That was me as a cheerleader. Well, it now features high-level gymnastic skills and very well-trained athletes. And competitive cheer continues to grow in popularity. Ashley Theokowski owns Parrish Elite Cheer, and she's here to tell us about the program. Welcome, Ashley.
Hi, guys. Thanks.
Now, you started from very humble beginnings.
Yes,
Tell us about that.
So, I'm from an area in Parrish where there's not a whole lot of anything, really. It was about 5 years ago, there was nothing, and now, you know, there's thousands of houses, and there's not really a lot of commercial buildings, and in cheerleading, we need tall ceilings. So I went to this guy that I knew, and he was going to have a building built, and he had the ceilings high enough. Well, the building fell through. And I had already started my program based on having that building. So I was like, oh my gosh, what do I do? Because when you do competitive cheerleading, you have to sign a contract. It's very, very serious. So my friend came to me and she was like, you know what, I have a field. That's what I've got, you know? So I was like, okay. So it happens to be in the middle of July is when we had started that first season. And we get out there and it's raining. Oh my God, you know, like Florida torrential downpours, 3 o'clock every day. The ground is soaked and we're not getting anywhere. So I look at everybody and they're like, no, you know, we want to do this. Like, let's figure this out. So I took everything out of, I have a 3-car garage. I took everything out of my 3-car garage, bought enough mats to fit in that area. And with that team, we practiced in my garage for almost a year. And we went to our very first competition and came out D2 champions. Yeah. Out of our first, from our garage, yeah. I remember we had little orange cones to mark where the lines on the mat would be. They had never been on a mat.
Well, tell us about the program today. You've grown a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. So in my garage, we had a team of 10. Their name was Athena. And I had, including that 10, about 25 tumblers. So I finally get a break and I find a building. I was like, oh, thank you, God. And I get there and I get my building. We get all set up. I have grown. I now have over 100 kids in my program. Wow. Out of that, 167 of them are cheerleaders. Wow. We've been able to expand our program just from competitive cheer and recreational tumbling. I now have any team that you want to be on. I have a team of 3-year-olds. I have a team of 5-year-olds. I have a senior team.
So up to 18?
Yeah, up to 18. So I've got a little bit for everybody now.
And this sport is so competitive, right? A billion-dollar industry?
Yes, it is. And you know what? For good reason. We take a lot of safety precautions. I'm part of USASF, which is our governing organization, and they make sure that all my coaches are background checked and that everybody's taken care of. And you know, nowadays, if you don't start your kids at 5, they're already too late. You know, my 5-year-old outperforms my 11-year-old.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, cheer's going to be a part of the Olympics. That will be good for you, right?
Yes, absolutely. It kind of gives us something to strive for. You know, other than college, a lot of kids do go to college. All-Star usually just filters right into college, but now we've always had Team USA, but we also have now the Olympics. We have a provisional status, which means that we have 3 years to be able to actually get in there. So fingers crossed, Tokyo 2020, and we'll be able to go.
You know, there's always been this debate kind of snarkily with people about how cheerleading isn't really an athletic, it's not really a sport. What do you say to that now, looking at the girls you put through your program?
When somebody says that, honestly, I'm like, you know what? Why don't you come on in, and we'll see what you got, because you know what? It is extremely athletic. You're talking about taking people your own same size and throwing them in the air, and then that same person also in that 2 minute and 30 seconds, they don't stop. So they're throwing back handsprings, they're doing jumps, and then they're throwing people around. And you know what? When they go up, you have to catch them. So then they're having to catch all that weight too. So, you know, it's extremely athletic. I know that I'm out of breath coaching it, so I know that they're out of breath doing it.
We want to see your girls in action. You've got all ages. You brought some of the younger ones, right?
Yes, yes.
So while you go over with the younger girls, we want to see you guys perform. We want to tell everybody that you can find more information about Parrish Elite Cheer on their website. Okay, girls, are you ready? Take it away. Oh, wow! To learn more about the programs at Parrish Elite Cheer, go to their website. And next we're going to meet this weekend's McCurdy's comedy headliner. But first, we want to see you guys again. Would you do it again for us?